the Obamacare ripoffs. Nancy Pelosi said we'd have to pass the bill to know what's in it. Well, the reality is we'd have had to live with it to know what's in it. Even those of us that studied the law intently and fought against it tooth and nail for the last 4 or 5 years are amazed at what's actually taking place. In retrospect, what went on was that Obama and his healthcare crowd realized that they couldn't just subsidize the uninsured and tax the rest of the American people to do it, which probably would have been the fairest thing to do. The deficit was too high to add to it, and he didn't want to be seen as raising taxes on anybody but the richest, and that he already got, but it wouldn't help pay for Obamacare. So he decided, instead of using the tax system to finance these subsidies, he would use health insurance premiums to subsidize them. He'd overcharge people for their health insurance and use the money to subsidize the uninsured. But then he realized, as they began to unfold this, that the premiums would be so much higher than current health insurance plans that nobody would enroll. So his solution to that was to cancel everybody else's policy, throw out the window his pledge that you could keep your health insurance, and enact regulations that forced the cancellation already of 5 million individual policies, and you ain't seen nothing yet. In 2014 and 15, 100 million policies are going to be canceled. Half of all Americans to 2/3 of all Americans will get cancellation notices this year and next year. And that would force people into Obamacare. That would solve the recruitment problem. But then the other problem was that the premiums would be so high that people would get outraged and would be a political catastrophe for him. So then what he did is he changed the policies so that he went to the insurance companies and said, hey, hold down your premiums and raise your deductibles. So the sticker shock when they go to sign up won't be that high. They're signed up, they're enrolled, then they go to the doctor and they find this $5,000 deductible hitting them in the head on their way into the office. And by then it'll be too late for them to do anything. And he told the insurance companies, or they in effect worked out, make sure that you cut your reimbursement rates to doctors so that you don't have to pay that much out, so you don't have to have these high premiums. And I know that means you'll get the worst doctors participating and the best ones won't. I know that means that you'll only get general practitioners, not specialists. You won't have any oncologists or heart experts or OBGYN people or GI people. But that doesn't matter. They'll be in the system and the mediocrity will become generic and dumbed down and it'll become the new normal. So that was the play. Force people into Obamacare by cancellations. Hold the premiums down a little bit. Let the deductibles be huge and restrict the network of doctors to very low-paid doctors. So it was the equivalent like of a legal aid defense attorney. That's what he's doing to us, and that's the rollout of Obamacare. But we can get rid of this thing. We can win the Senate in 14, we can recapture the White House in 16, and we can save America. Thanks for watching.